First, that light's too bright, then it's too dark.
Uh-oh. I don't hear it. Oh, it's not running. Here we go. Oh, this is not going smooth here. Hold on. All right. Here we go. No, not that one. This one. Sorry. I'm a rookie.
He's a newbie.
I'm a newbie. Sorry about that. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the show. Mary Ellen, Scott, Steve in the background there. There he is.
Yep.
And myself. Welcome to another Saturday night show. Before I greet the chat, Scott, thank you for coming back on our show. Well, then all the time. Mary Ellen, you're looking very festive.
It's only 2 days before St. Patrick's Day, Dean.
Yes, well, top of the evening to you.
You know how I am with holidays. Top of the evening to you.
Steve, good to have you here.
Thank you. Good to be here.
We were just comparing weather, and they got some of what we got here. But wow, look at everybody's coming in. I better greet the chat here. First off, I want to greet Timothy Rainwaters, our first visitor of the night. You win, whatever that is. And then, of course, T-Town Mary Ellen. Jason Thibodeau, nice to have you there. Of Gloria, if you're there as well, we say hello. Rachel Fithian, if you get time, dart in on this. You know you're always invited. All right. Kay Wilby, good to see you. I hope I can join the bracket fun. Yes, we got we're continuing the best actor bracket. And there's Gloria. Hello, Gloria. Nice to have you here. And we got Michelle the Quilter here. Hello, Michelle. And we got Najuma Brown. Nice to have you here, Najuma. I got to say, Najuma's like one of my longest term viewers out there. So I always appreciate you being here. All right. Scott, Steve, Mary Ellen, what do you say? Are you ready for some fun?
Bring it on.
Let's do it.
All right, let's do it. Here we go. The Saturday Night Variety Show. Don't look too closely at the faces of those people. They're not perfect. All right. 20 questions. 20 questions. Now, I'll remind Mary Ellen, Scott, and Steve, you've got to give the chat about 15 seconds because you'll see it before they will. So I'm going to show you the hints. There's going to be some hints, and then you try to guess what it is. Okay, so here we go. First, I'll make sure I've got everything here. All right. We're looking at a thing tonight. Cities in California and New Jersey share my name. And I am a thing. Now give it a few seconds. We'll give the chat a chance to see this.
I have no clue.
Yeah. Well, we got to start with the harder clues. We don't want to give away right away. All right. Scott, Steve, do you have any thoughts about cities in California and New Jersey share my name, and I am a thing?
Boy. That's a tough
All right. That's a tough one.
Yeah.
Does Scott have a guess?
What do you think, Scott?
I don't know.
You don't
Okay.
know?
Well, I don't think anybody's going to know with that clue. All right. Clue number 2. I'm a relative of the Pomela. Okay, Jason has a guess. Chinatown. It's not Chinatown.
Orange.
Oh, you got it, Steve.
Wow, Steve.
Yes, it is.
Pomelo. Then I got to thinking orange.
Yes,
Pomelo.
it is an orange. All right, here we go. Let's look at the rest of the clues. You can find me in a box of crayons.
Mm-hmm.
I can be made in a minute.
Mm-hmm.
I think Rachel had it too. It just came a little bit late in the chat. Yeah.
I didn't know you
Understood.
could grow oranges in New Jersey.
They don't. There's a city or something named Orange or Orange City or Orange County or something like that. It just shared a name.
In New Jersey, I'm not familiar with orange in New Jersey.
Yeah. Orange County, California, that we know.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's where Disney is. My navel is different than yours.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty obvious now. All right, Steve, you win, although we'll give Rachel a tie because she got it later in the chat.
Okay.
All right. Perfect. Orange. That's right. Did you guys ever see the movie UHF?
Yeah.
He says in there, he's the same guy that plays Kramer in Seinfeld. He's in UHF. And he says, I'm thinking of something orange. And of course, it's an orange. So, all right, here we go. Oh, here we go. Let's play our Disney quiz opener.
Okay.
All right, I got to welcome Mandy Adams. Hello, Mandy. Yes, indeed. I'm a big movie musical. Well, I shouldn't say big. I like some. All right. There is a city of Orange, New Jersey, says Michelle. There you go. All right. Let's go back to the thing. All right. Now, Mary Ellen, Steve, and Scott, you'll have to wait. If you know the answer, you got to give it about 15 to 20 seconds. I'll tell you when you can guess. Here is the Disney question. What was the first animated movie to be nominated for Best Picture at the Oscars? Think about that for a minute. And we'll give the chat some time. And Scott and Mary Ellen, Steve, even if you don't know the answer for sure, take a guess at it, but not yet. Give everybody a minute. What was the first animated movie to be? All right, Scott, did you have a guess?
Yeah.
What is it?
Incredible.
He says The Incredibles.
The Incredibles? It's not The Incredibles. I'm going to tell you, Rachel Fithian coming in with the win. Yes, it's Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah, I was going to say The Sorcerer's Apprentice.
Oh, okay. Yeah, from a longer ago. Dave, good to have you here. I'm down here. Dave's Disney Dreams. And Michelle the Quilter had it as well. Hey, we got John Surf Bum here. Hi, John. Kay had guessed Toy Story. And Michelle says, I think Beauty and the Beast is her favorite. So that's pretty cool. Rachel. All right. John wishing us a happy St. Patrick's Day, especially in T-Town. She deserves it. All right. Yes, it is. Beauty. Oh, it's not Pennsylvania.
Where'd that come from?
I don't know. What the heck?
Who did that?
Somebody sabotaged this.
Pennsylvania.
Beauty and the Beast. I got to ask Scott, how did you like Beauty and the Beast?
Yeah.
What would you give it on a 1 to 5? What would you rate it?
5.
All right, 5.
Mm.
I agree. I think that was one of their best animated movies ever.
The new one.
Oh, he likes the new one.
Oh, is the new one good? I haven't seen the new one.
That's with what's her name?
Emma Watson.
Emma Watson.
Hermione?
Yeah.
So Mandy wants to know if you're talking about the animated or the live action.
Oh, right. I was well. It's the animated one because that's the one that was nominated for Best Picture. So, all
Well,
right.
The live action one.
Okay, so that's one you recommend, Scott?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's with who'd you say?
Emma
Emma Watson.
Oh, Emma Watson, sure.
Yeah, I can't remember who played the Beast. Some famous actor.
Mandy, both, LOL. But I fell in love with the cartoon first, and I've seen the stage musical a few times. That would be fun.
Wasn't what I
Ah,
was.
Yeah.
can you believe this? John has not watched Beauty and the Beast.
Oh wow, that's a
That
classic.
is unheard of. John, I've been reprimanded for not watching certain movies too. All right. I make you watch a Baltimore I'm not sure I understand that one. Baltimore John?
Maybe he's going to Baltimore.
Gotcha. All right. Next thing is Wits and Wagers. This is the one where you try to guess the number, but without going over. If you go over, it doesn't count. So you got to try to stay under the answer or get it exactly. The closer you are, the better. Let's see who comes up with the winner tonight. What is the most points scored by a winning team in the Super Bowl?
Mm.
And you don't have to wait because it's just a guess. So, Scott, Steve, Mary Ellen, what say you?
40.
Scott says 40.
40 is a good. Okay, I better not say too much.
Let's say 67.
67 from Steve. Mary Ellen?
50.
50. Okay.
I don't even
Rachel
know if
says
that's possible.
Rachel says 30. Yep, it's possible. 36 from Rachel, 53 from John. Kay says 42. Hey, Emily, nice to have you here.
I am
She says 70. Michelle says 77. Dave is saying 56. We got some great guesses going on here. Mary Ellen said 50. Scott said 40. And Steve, you said 60 something.
67.
67. All right, let's look at the answer. It is 55. So John was the closest at 53. The San Francisco 49ers in 1990 beat the Denver Broncos 55-10. And Scott, do you recognize the quarterback?
No.
Gonna take a guess. Joe Montana.
I think he's right. Joe Montana. All right, correct. When I ask Scott and Steve, I know they're a team. So, all right. Next question. On average, how many pounds of cheese does an American adult eat each year?
Oh, gee, well. Me, too much.
Dave had 56, John, but in this game you can't go over, and unfortunately he was over by 1. So great guess, Dave, but John wins because he was under.
Jeez, in a year.
Rachel says 12 pounds.
I'm gonna take a. You want to take a stab?
20.
He says 20.
20. So does Emily. She says
That's what
20.
I'm gonna guess.
I'll say 15.
15. Did you say 22, Steve?
Yes.
Okay. Michelle the Quilter says 15.
Come on,
Dave says 18. Kay says 25. John says 5, I think. John, that's how many pounds of fish we should ask does every surf bum eat each year? We know it's a lot. Gloria says 40. Mary Ellen, what did you say again?
15.
15. Scott and Steve are at 20. We've got a lot of good guesses here.
Does that include queso or does it have to be like block cheese?
Oh, I would imagine it would include queso. That's a good question. I don't know.
Mm,
I get into the weeds.
All right, well, let's look at the answer. 42 pounds.
Lamau.
Gloria, you were very close.
Wow, Gloria.
You know what they say cheese does to you. So, I mean,
Mm,
I wonder how much the French eat. I think it's more.
they
All right,
Brie.
Brie. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. What country first formally recognized? This is going fast, guys. We should chat some. What country first formally recognized the United States independence? Austria, Morocco, or Australia? And just remember, Australia is a country as well as a continent.
Austria.
Austria. Scott,
Mhm.
Austria.
He says Austria.
Austria as well. All right.
John said
John,
France.
that is not France.
That's
It's one
not
of
an
these.
option.
Yeah, it's one of these. France is, oh, well, that's where they eat all the cheese.
Oh,
Austria, says Dave. Sounds like we got a lot of Austrias in here. All right, Austria. Let's have a few more guesses. Come on, folks. Morocco, says Emily.
I'm going to
But
say
just
Australia.
Australia, says Steve.
Yeah, I got
Pennsylvania from Rachel. Morocco, says Michelle. Australia, says Kay Wilby. I mean, I'm feeling pretty good about the two fake ones I put up in this one.
Mm,
Hopefully that's not a hint, but Gloria's going Morocco.
well,
All right, guys, it's time for the answer. The answer is
Morocco.
Morocco.
Morocco. Morocco was the first country to formally recognize the independence of the United States in 1777 when Sultan Mohammed III opened its ports to American ships and later signed a treaty of peace and friendship in 1786.
Gee whiz.
So I'm assuming then that was with George Washington because that would be about the right time.
John has a great explanation. I get it, John.
Ah, right. Oh, Lafayette. Speaking of Lafayette.
We have a statue of him down at our courthouse.
Really?
Yeah.
Very cool.
Marquis de Lafayette.
Well, Emily, you were right. That's why you guessed it.
You're catching on, Emily.
Michelle, I was thinking because Morocco was at Epcot. I love that logic. Yeah. Yes. Have you ever eaten at the Moroccan restaurants at Epcot? Any of you?
Mm-mm.
No.
I don't think so.
I remember.
Okay. I was fortunate to have dinner there with Jeff and Angela and a few other people, and it was very good. Good evening, Dean the Turkey Legster. Wonder what you're having for dinner. I mean, can we make that one of our questions of the night?
I picked turkey leg.
I was going to say that. Michelle says we never ate there. It's not one that like jumps out at you. Like you wouldn't think, oh, that's not the one that you want to go to naturally, but it is very good.
It's that one that's over by, the Himalaya thing.
Oh, yeah.
Huh?
Yak and Yeti.
Yeah.
Yeah, we ate there one time. That was really good.
Oh, I have never eaten there. That sounds good. All right, we're cruising right along. All right, next question. Finish the phrase from the buzzword. So, I forgot to change the word here first, but this is the example. If the word is first, foremost in quality, then the answer is first rate. You remember this. So we're going to do some, but this week the word is ear. Ear. Okay. Ready?
Eeyore.
Ear. All right. Friends, Romans, countrymen. Steve knows it.
Not getting mine.
We can't answer yet.
I know. Can you raise your hand though? Oh, Emily comes in very quickly with the right answer. Lend me your ear. Yes, that is it. Everybody's getting it. Michelle, Kay will be, John. Yes. Gloria. Gloria's been right on the money tonight.
Gloria is like the trivia queen.
Man,
You should see her in Amy's show.
really? Huh? All right. Well, that's good to know. And the answer, of course, is lend me your ears, just like you all said. Very
Of
good.
the Roman legion, how many were missing ears?
Is that a real question?
Yeah. If they were lending him their ears,
I
the whole legion.
was thinking this was some kind of a torture thing.
They all ran away, probably. I don't know.
All right. Next one. All right. Now, so Scott and Steve and Mary Ellen, you can kind of raise your hand so we know you've got it, but just
Right.
obviously wait a little bit. Medicine for an infection. Steve's got it. Scott's thinking. Mary Ellen's thinking.
What would you take for an infection? You still thinking?
All right. Got it yet? Mary Ellen's got it. All right. Chat and Kay Wilby has it. Eardrops.
Oh,
Is that what you all had?
No.
Okay. Yep. Scott and Steve had it. Gloria had it. Mary Ellen, what did you think it was?
medicine for an,
I don't know how to play this game.
medicine for ear infection, or is it just medicine for an infection?
Well, that's the thing is you can't. I mean, it's implied that it's for an ear, so
Oh,
yeah. Eardrops is correct. All right.
uh,
Lend me your eardrops.
I was going to say antibiotics.
Huh?
That's what I said.
Okay. Remember, it's got the word ear in it.
Okay.
Okay. Sounds beautiful to me. To me. Oops. All right. So remember, the answer has ear in it. So raise your hand. Oh man, I think Emily is really coming in with the wins here.
Who let the dogs in?
She's giving Gloria a good competition here. Earful, says Kay. Well, I will tell you, and did you? It's music to my ears, just like Emily said. All right. Okay, next one. This one's a little bit harder. Inexperienced.
Mhm.
Is somebody scolding a dog?
Yeah, he's not behaving himself. It's he or the her.
Ooh, Gloria, like it.
Wow, Gloria.
Behind the ears.
You're not a kidding. Well, I'll just tell you that is the right answer. Wet behind the ears.
I know that. My father used to say that all the time. You're wet behind the ears.
Have you ever looked up? You can go on the internet and find out why did that become a saying? Why is wet behind the ears mean inexperienced?
Hmm.
It'll tell you.
What is it? Did you look?
Sorry, trying to cough. Emily says rough behind the ear, but that doesn't sound quite right. Yeah.
No, it's wet. Yeah.
All right.
Chewing gum behind the ears.
That was the thing. Okay. This one's a little easier. Great place to hang jewelry.
Ear.
We didn't hear you.
I can't keep my mouth shut.
We didn't hear you. So does Steve and Scott have it?
Mhm.
Emily says earrings.
Mhm.
But Kay says earlobe. Emily changed her mind to earlobe. And then John says earlobe. Gloria says earlobe.
Mhm.
Is that what you all had?
Yes.
Earring. Okay.
Mhm.
That's a good answer too. But it is earlobe. All right. All right. It's time for movie quotes. One of my favorite sections. All right. I wonder how easy these are going to be tonight. Again, Scott, Steve, and Mary Ellen, raise your hand if you think you got it, and then we'll give the chat a little bit of time. Quote number 1. That is why you fail. Scott has it. I mean, Steve has it. Scott's thinking about it. Mary
Scott
Ellen?
and I are thinking about it.
Huh?
Scott and I
and
are thinking about it.
Yep. Okay, but I need to know the movie and not the character. So, although Michelle definitely has it. All right. Scarface, says John. Could be. My husband would be good at this. He's watched a lot more movies than I have. Oh, okay. Michelle, correct. Empire Strikes Back.
Right.
Dean the Turkey Legster got it. I think they should have the Turkey Leg Strikes Back. But here we go. The Empire Strikes Back. And just like Michelle said, that is what Yoda said.
Yep.
And Kay will be as well. All right, good job. All right, next movie quote. Strange, isn't it? Each man's life touches so many other lives.
Mm. Mm.
Oh, Michelle just saw it again last week. Very cool. Mary Ellen, Scott, Steve, do you guys know this line?
I know the line, but I don't know what it's from.
Dean the Turkey Legster got it,
So
as did Emily. It's a Wonderful Life. What a great movie.
Yeah.
And that was yeah. That's of course the angel. I can't remember his name. Clarence, thank you. Strange, isn't it? Each man's life touches so many other lives. When he isn't around, he leaves an awful hole, doesn't he? What a great movie. Okay. All right. Wow, this is going fast. Which decade or year? I think it's year tonight. Okay. So this is just a guess. So Mary Ellen, Scott, Steve, you don't have to wait. The question tonight is, in what year did the birth rate peak? And I believe this is just referring to the United States. In what year did the birth rate peak?
1950.
1950s.
I'm going to
Steve?
say 1946.
1946?
1992.
1992. All right, let's look at the chat. John says 1946. Rachel says 44. Kay says 47. Emily says 60. By the way, that's the year I was born. So was somebody else that I know. But I don't want to give
John Surf Bum.
John. Michelle says 46. Gloria says 55. Okay. We got answers ranging from the early 40s to 1992. John says 59.
Oh,
think
he
you
was born in
changed.
1959.
Oh,
Sorry,
he was born in 59. Yeah, he guessed 46.
you're old.
My wife was born in 59 too, John. All right, here we go. The answer is 1957.
Oh,
Gloria once again.
Mom.
that's when your mother, yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Very cool. So obviously there was a big boom back then, and thus the term baby boomers. The U.S. birth rate peaked in 1957 during the baby boom, over 4.3 million live births, marking the highest number of births in the nation's history.
Wow.
Way to go, Gloria.
Way to go. Nice job. All right, bonus question. Now look at the person on the right, the young man. And he was born in 1957, and you have to guess who it was. And if you want a clue, I'm just going to throw in one, which is it wasn't necessarily, well, I don't want to say, maybe I shouldn't. I'll just say it can be from anywhere, okay? You want to whisper something, Mary Ellen?
I think I know.
Oh, do you? You can say it.
Benson?
Oh, Robbie Benson?
Robbie Benson?
That does look like Robbie Benson.
Mm.
Okay, Emily says Arnold Schwarzenegger.
God, the guy, it looks so familiar. Mm.
Close enough, Emily. We knew who you meant.
I don't think anybody knows how to spell it, Emily.
Yeah, really.
Oh, come on.
Did Scott and Steve have a guess yet?
Mm. I picture things in my mind, and then I try to think, who is that? You know, but the face looks familiar. I'm just going to take a stab, and I know it's not right. I'm going to say Mr. Rogers, but I don't think that's right.
Okay. Robbie Benson, she's agreeing with you.
Thank you, Gloria.
Gloria. It's a tough one, yeah. Yep, this is just a bonus question. But I had to find somebody born in 57 for it to all work. And I found somebody. And all right, I'm going to show you the answer.
Yeah.
It's actually Daniel Day-Lewis.
Daniel Day-Lewis. Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Who, of course, played Lincoln, among many other things. He was born in London on April 29th, 1957. All right. All right. This is where I show you 5 pictures of a movie. They start the hardest, and then they get easier.
Okay.
So,
I've only ever gotten one of these.
all right. That's a tough picture in my mind, but
Oh, this is it?
this is the first picture.
Oh.
No, I saw it.
Ocean something, says Steve. You'd think, right?
Oh.
Ocean's 11, maybe?
Take a jaw. I would take a guess.
John, that was a hard one. I recognize that. Okay, Rachel says Pirates of the Caribbean. I like that guess.
20,000 Leagues Under the Sea.
Ooh.
Jaws.
Jaws.
Yeah.
You going with that, Scott?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. We're going to go on to the next picture because nobody's gotten it yet.
Is that the sky?
I'm not telling.
Oh, boy.
I know somebody, if he was here, you know he would probably get it by this point.
Oh, okay.
You have a thought, Mary Ellen?
I know it's not the sky.
Correct. Top Gun, says Emily.
John, you know the sea? What is this?
All right. I made the first two pictures hard because I don't want you guys to get it so quickly.
Michelle said they're terrible pictures.
Thanks, Michelle. Well, I mean, I had to do that on purpose. Dean the Turkey Legster. I don't watch a lot of movies. Okay, Little Mermaid, says Rachel. 2001 Space Odyssey, says Gloria. Okay, let's make it a little bit easier. Oh, I made this one blurry.
What is it?
Yeah. I'm checking out, Yeah, John is right. It kind of looks like a plane above the clouds. So it's kind of a Yeah, I know you're joking, Michelle. But I do it by the next picture, you will absolutely know what movie this is. But what do you see here? What do you see?
Fire.
Yes, fire. And what else do you see, Mary Ellen?
Is this Tom Hanks
No,
Castaway?
it is not. All right. I thought I'd give the chat a second. Here we go. Next picture. Like I said, the next one, dead giveaway.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
You guys can guess it in chat. I won't say anything.
Yeah, and you have to guess it exactly right. I don't want a generality here. Scott and Steve, what do you think it is?
I'm going to say Lord of the Rings.
But you have to be more specific. You have to be more specific.
That's where I go awry. I don't know which one it is.
Well, now that you know that, it is Lord of the Rings, everyone, but I'm looking for which one. Look at that one. Now that you remember.
John said Fellowship of the Ring.
Okay, John. But Rachel said Two Towers, and Rachel is correct. It is Two Towers.
Oh, so did Dean the Turkey Legster. Way to go, guys.
Yeah, very good.
I can't even remember.
And there's another picture from the Two Towers.
Yeah.
So, all right, very good. Lord of the Rings, Two Towers. All right, well, we're like I say, we're moving kind of fast, but maybe we can stretch this out a little bit. We've been doing Best Actor. Last week we voted for, with 10 people, so 5 votes, and I allowed 1 to move on. You like this part, Scott?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Well, I'm looking forward to hear what you have to say tonight. So we have 5 more votes tonight, and the first one is Heath Ledger or Liam Neeson. That's a tough one. Liam Neeson. Did you know that he was the voice of Aslan in The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He's got such a great voice. What?
Yep.
Kay hasn't seen The Lord of the Rings.
Liam Neeson for me too.
All right, Liam Neeson from Scott and from Steve, from
Liam
John,
too.
from Michelle, from Kay, from Gloria, from Rachel, from Dean, from Emily, from Mary Ellen, right?
Yeah. Isn't Heath the one that died?
Yes.
Yeah.
And
Had
in
he
fact,
stayed alive, I think he would have done some great things, but
yeah, for sure.
Liam's done way more.
Yeah.
I just watched a movie, The Marksman, with Liam Neeson. And that was a very good movie.
He's so good. He kind of makes those movies good.
And they
But
did a fantasy movie one time where he played the part of a tree. It was like a child's story. And
I don't know that.
Yeah, I've got it recorded. I just can't remember the name. Yeah, it's
Interesting.
kind of a fantasy movie.
Did you guys know that Heath Ledger is the only person who won an Academy Award when they weren't alive?
Oh.
And what role was that for? That's my bonus question. What role did Heath Ledger win an Academy Award for after he had passed?
Joker?
You're correct, Steve. It is the Joker.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, we did get a vote for Heath Ledger from Jason. And honestly, I would have voted Liam as well because of the amount of work he's done. But Heath Ledger's Joker was very good. In Batman, yes, correct. So you all got the right answer. The Joker in Batman, yes.
Yeah, one of my
Okay.
favorite movies is Schindler's List.
Oh yeah, Liam Neeson. Mine, I love that movie. One of Spielberg's best. All right, now the next one, Scott, we'll start with you. Will Smith or Ewan McGregor?
Well,
Will Smith.
I'll go with Ian McGregor.
Okay. And if there's any movies that you especially like them in, name the movie. Michelle says Ewan. I think I'm saying it right. Ewan or
Yeah.
yeah, Ewan. John's going with Will Smith.
Hmm.
Ewan McGregor from Dean the Turkey Legster. Ewan from Gloria. Ewan from K.
Poor
Wow.
Scott. He's freaking out. He's like, what?
Well, you know what? I'm with Scott. I'm totally Will Smith, and Pursuit of Happiness is my favorite Will Smith movie.
Did you ever see Ian McGregor in Men Who Stare at Goats?
Nope.
And that's got, oh gee whiz, it's got some big name actors in it, and it is a hilarious movie.
And what was I going to ask? I already forgot. Mary Ellen, what was your vote?
Mine's Ewan McGregor.
Ewan McGregor. Jason says Ewan McGregor. Ewan was great in Christopher Robin. Okay.
He was.
And Emily says Will Smith. Now, keep in mind, I'm saying Will Smith, even in spite of the little mishap at the Academy Awards.
Little mishap.
Yeah, little. I'm being generous. He didn't
Diplomacy.
make any points that night, did he?
Yeah, not too good at diplomacy.
No, but Pursuit of Happiness was an amazing movie. Kind of depressing at times, but all right. Ewan McGregor, moving on. He's a great actor. Did you ever see that one where he was in the real life story about the tsunami and the family that?
Yeah.
Oh, that was good.
Yeah.
Okay, and Rachel
Yeah.
voting for you.
George Clooney was also in that movie about the goats.
Oh wow!
I am so intrigued with the goats.
Yeah.
And oh darn it! Oh darn it! One of my favorite actors that played. He won an Academy Award for True Grit.
Oh, Jeff Bridges?
Jeff Bridges is in it too, and he's hilarious.
Oh, nice. Oh, I love Jeff.
If you get a chance to watch it, watch it. You'll get.
Well, if you love Jeff Bridges, you'll have a chance to prove it shortly. All right. So Emily, same as me. We're giving the nod to Will Smith because even in spite of it, but Ewan McGregor moving on. So, all right, next one. Oh, Johnny Depp. This one we need to talk about. Johnny Depp. Now, look at that picture of Johnny Depp. He doesn't look like the friendliest guy, does he?
He never does.
Yeah, he doesn't usually. George Clooney.
Oh man, they both made some great movies.
Johnny Depp.
You like Johnny Depp? I like George Clooney.
Okay. 1-1. Mary Ellen?
Johnny Depp.
Johnny Depp. We got Johnny Depp from Rachel. Johnny Depp from Emily. Jack Sparrow or Johnny Depp says John. Gloria says Johnny Depp. Kay's George Clooney all the way. Nice. Johnny Depp says Dean the Turkey Legster. Is Scott, I'm curious, is your favorite Johnny Depp role Pirates of Captain Jack Sparrow?
Yeah, there's only one Captain Jack.
Yes. I love Johnny Depp in a movie called What's Been Eating Gilbert Grape. If you've never seen it, well, you know who else is in it, Steve, is Leonardo DiCaprio.
Oh, okay.
You'll be blown away by his performance. All right, so Dean says Johnny Depp. Jason says Johnny Depp. I'm saying Johnny Depp. Mary Ellen, you said Johnny Depp, right?
Yes.
So Scott said Johnny Depp. Johnny Depp, moving on. The Tourist. I never saw The Tourist, Jason.
Yeah, I have.
Donnie Brasco. I don't believe I've seen that one either, John.
Wasn't he also Edward Scissorhands?
Yes.
Yeah. Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. That's a good one.
Okay. He also was in the remake of Willy Wonka, but I didn't care for the remake at all.
Yeah. Yeah, there's only one Willy Wonka.
That's
Yeah.
right. Gene Wilder.
Gene Wilder, yeah. My wife's favorite actor.
Rachel giving a nod to George, and he's a great actor, but only one can move on. Sorry, can't choose. I knew George Clooney all the way back to his doctor days. Oh, that's right. He got started in soaps, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
All right, next vote. Denzel Washington or Matt Damon?
Yep.
Matt Damon.
Matt Damon.
I like Matt Damon.
Yeah. I think
Denzel.
going with Denzel. Denzel, I always felt he was better in the early years of his acting, and then in the end, all of his movies now are the same. Like he comes in very calmly and sits between 30 bad guys and tells them how he's about to take them all down. It's like everyone. All right. So Matt Damon from Scott. And what did you say, Steve?
Matt Damon.
Matt Damon. And I'm Matt Damon. And Marilyn is Denzel. So that's 3-1. Now let me count. 3-1. All right. 3-2, 3-3, 4-3, 4-4, 4-5, 5-5. It's 6-5 Denzel as of right now.
Really?
Yeah.
Matt Damon's the only Jason Bourne,
That's true.
just like Sean Connery's the only Bond.
I'm sure you've seen. Yeah, I'm sure you have. Well, let's see. Matt Damon got his start in that Saving Private Ryan,
Mm-hmm.
but then he's done so much. The Mars movie. I love the Mars movie.
Yeah. The Beautiful Mind.
Beautiful. Wait a minute.
Was he in that?
No, that was Russell Crowe.
Oh, shit. I knew I had one of them.
Yeah.
Hmm.
The Martian. Thank you,
Yeah.
Michelle. It's a great movie.
Hmm.
Good Will Hunting. Oh, that was
Yeah.
so good. And that's a good story too, how he and Ben Affleck came up with that script, and they weren't as known, and got Robin Williams to be a part of it, and that really what's got its attention. And Robin Williams was amazing.
Yeah.
All right, I'm afraid that it is Denzel Washington moving on. All right, and I think we have one more. What did Emily say? The Pelican Brief with Denzel and Julia Roberts is a good movie. Okay. Is the Pelican?
Yeah, did Denzel Washington play in a movie where he was a pilot of a plane that crashed?
Yes.
Yeah.
True story. Yeah. Is the Pelican Brief a John Grisham?
Hmm.
Sounds like a John Grisham. All right.
Oh.
All right. There you go, Steve.
Boy, you're just making it harder for me all the time. Oh, these
Jeff.
people are my favorite people.
Yeah. Jeff Bridges or Samuel L. Jackson?
Oh,
Samuel.
you like Samuel Scott?
Yeah. Do you like him from Avengers? That's what he's in, right? Yeah.
And I like Jeff Bridges from everything.
Yeah.
I
Jeff is-
don't know.
Yeah.
Kay confirming Pelican Brief is John Grisham. All right. Rachel votes for Samuel. Scott votes for Samuel. You said Jeff, right, Steve?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. So 2-1. Mary Ellen?
Samuel.
Samuel. So that's 3-1. 3-2. 3-3. 4-3. 5-3. 6-3. 7-3. Oh, Samuel.
Getting outvoted here.
Yeah. All right. I'm fairly certain Samuel is going to be moving on.
Hmm.
But Jeff Bridges, you know what Jeff Bridges was in? He was in the first.
No, man.
Starman. He likes him in Starman.
Oh, yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah.
It was good. He was also in Tron. He
Yeah.
was in the first Tron.
John.
The Dude. I don't think I ever saw that one.
The Great Lebowski.
Yep. Although I never did see that one. All right, Samuel. Moving on. Well, gosh, I mean, at least we did get to all but 10 minutes of our hour in. So, as you know, Mary Ellen goes live on Wednesday nights at 7 p.m. Eastern time, and we do very nice. Yeah,
Thanks, Scott.
Mine too. And so we do very similar shows, and we'll continue to do this. And I don't know, Scott, Steve, any final thoughts?
What do you think, Scott?
I have a podcast.
Oh,
You
Scott.
do?
Yeah, he has a podcast.
What's it called?
That's my,
Hmm?
that's my name.
Just Scott Shear.
It's his
Oh, okay.
name.
Yeah.
Oh, fun.
Also has a Wikipedia page.
You do?
It's kind of like a biography of him. He did it when, that's been a while ago. It needs to be updated. But fellow that worked with him was one of his first caregivers when he was in school, high school. Sat down with him and they wrote up a biography. The gentleman is a doctoral student at Purdue.
Huh.
And very, very highly intelligent young man. And he was able to help Scott. He taught Scott algebra.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's cool, Scott. Well, Scott, next time you come on, why don't you bring a link to it so we can share it in the chat?
Yeah.
That'd be great. Thank you, Emily. I'm glad you had fun. Thank you, Michelle.
Thank you, Michelle.
Love Mary Ellen's taste testing. I just saw that you put one out today, right?
Yes, the twins and I did a St. Patrick's Day taste testing.
Well, Kay, we'll see you on Wednesday at
Thank
Mary
you,
Ellen's
Kay.
channel.
I look forward to seeing you.
Yeah, it's always a lot of fun, and we have a good crowd there. All right, well, Scott and Steve, thank you as always for coming, and of
You're
course, join us every time you can. Mary Ellen, thank you as always.
Thank you, Dean. This was
And
fun.
Thank you for coming in costume.
Any
Happy
day,
s-
any day,
hap-
I'll do it. Any day.
Happy St. Patrick's Day, Rachel. Jason, thank you. Good to have you here. Dean, always a pleasure. Dean goes live at various times. Definitely check him out. And you're welcome. Thank you, Rachel. And guys, have a great night, and we'll see you next week.
You guys have a nice evening too.